Hello everyone, this is Jotto bringing you a Somn commentary actually. First one going up on the channel. The Somn team we are looking at is the Dire team. Inbred cats on it. We've also got some other ones like Luke. I know it says like, but it's pronounced Luke. YOLO I've seen before. I think I've seen Finn before, I don't know, but I'm pretty sure the fourth one is a random. If we look at actual picks, got naturally the Troll. I think Troll Warlord has been slightly too powerful in pub games. Not because he's overpowered, but because people don't know how to play against him. Which is a major thing. Can I get off this directed camera? Yes, thank you. Why does it zoom you in? But if we look at starting heroes, we've got the Anti-Mage, Lich, Troll, Sand King so far. I think that's a decent mix. And then Lion, Night Stalker probably mid. Lion supporting the SK, and I'm correct. Oh, Batrider may be mid. No. Batrider probably going to go bottom with support. And they're going to carry on those two. I don't think the Skeleton King can out-carry the Anti-Mage. Just because he gets his mana burnt too fast. They can't leave this too late. They're going to lose.
30 seconds to battle.
But yeah. I'm going to leave that away. Sand King mid? What's going on here? Like, this lane makes sense. This lane does not make sense. Troll should go mid. I've tried Troll mid. It's a very powerful build. Let's look at starting items. Sand King, okay, I guess. Still, Sand King mid is throwing me off here. Troll, never do this. Ever. If you need to go Ring of Basilius, get the Ring of Protection, buy the other half at the side shop. Or off the courier. You never need to get Basilius first. Ever. Keeper, this is another terrible build. Okay, I think he didn't random actually. He just got wards and boots. He should have got wards and a bunch of stats. Boots, very good. You don't need boots this early because chasing does not happen until about level 2 or 3. Speed advantage, not as important, but we'll see. Usually it doesn't work. Anti-Mage, decent starting build. A little light on the regen, but decent starting build. Lich, about as good as you can get. He's probably got the courier as well, so about as good as you can get. Lion, I'm guessing this is a courier starter. Yeah, I think it's a courier starter. If he goes mana drain, then it makes sense, but if he doesn't, then he's in trouble. He simply won't have the mana. Night Stalker, picking up the Stout Shield, may think, oh, he's versus freaking SK, but the Stout Shield's just good for melee combat. Oh, bit of a tussle in mid. Caustic Finale is going to be a nightmare. There's the Void. This could be First Blood. This is First Blood. Good gank from Vengeful. Anyway, Night Stalker, the Stout Shield saved him there, so. But if you look at their team, he was probably going to be against the Troll or the Lich. Stout Shield good against both. Vengeful, decent roaming build, from what I can see. Designed to roam, did his job. Don't do this. Just don't. He's gone. This is about as bad as it gets. The correct build on SK is probably to go Hellfire stats, Hellfire stats, Hellfire stats, and then just keep going stats until you need lifesteal or crit. Hellfire crit is the worst starting skill build you can do, besides like life crit or something. But Don't go Soul Ring first. It's a terrible item. I mean, if you look at it, to go for a kill, he needs to almost kill himself. In fact, they can't even go for a kill because he doesn't have the mana now. Why couldn't they go for a kill? Because if you use Soul Ring, he would have died to the Keeper of the Lights auto attack. I think top lost this lane quite severely. Very severely. Skelly King went in when he shouldn't have. Dire, it's got decent warding, and by decent I mean ridiculous warding. Like, this ward here, I'd put it sort of here. If you put it here, I think you can still see the rune. I don't know. I think probably there to see the rune, but you could still see, you know, this location here. This is to block the camp. I'd put it here. Don't put it in there. Put it here. Because if you put it here, you can see this entire area. So, 2 semi-wasted wards, 3 semi-wasted wards. Don't put it here and here. Just put 1 there. They put 1 there, they wouldn't need either of those 2. However, if we look at Radiant Warding, this is perfect. That's the correct spot. They can see the entire top area. This troll is basically the safest he can be. Let's see, I'm going to try and speed through this pause. Okay. I think that it's in the Radiant favor currently. They're just outplaying them. They really are. Troll Warlord is playing a bit of a newbie way, but he has gone max Whirling Axes. This is something which a lot of people don't do, but they should. It's an amazing nuke. Also gank up top. This could result in someone's death. He should have strength shifted and then gone for the kill. He would have got inbred cat. But wasted gank opportunity. If we look at some of the other lanes, this Bat Rider has been doing decently. He's been doing pretty okay, actually, considering his lane. Oh, action up top. And that's a double kill. I think Keeper, you may think, oh, that was a steal, but it actually went off because it reached maximum. That wasn't his choice. He could have gone for the steal and gone earlier and still got the double kill. This Night Stalker, alright, the problem with Night Stalker is he's a late starter when it comes to ganking. He has to start at minute 6, no matter what level he is. Sand King started at level 3, I think, and he just got 2 kills, so he leveled up. I think it was 3 or 4. But Night Stalker still can't go ganking. Something else about this Night Stalker? Get 1 level of Crippling Fear. At night, 5 second silence for 1 skill point. And it's also a massive blind, which works really well against Troll Warlord. This Troll Warlord isn't using his melee form at all. I don't think I've seen him use it. Also, don't do this. The Morbid Mask, really useful, but you need boots. He should just go buy boots at the side shop. I think he's rushing Helm of the Dominator and it doesn't work. At least for melee builds. I think for ranged it still doesn't work, but for melee builds especially. I know he's not going melee build, but if you're going to go ranged for early game, you want to max Fervor, just because you get more attacks in. But Whirling Axes, maxing it doesn't improve the slope that much. It only goes up by almost 2 seconds. Nope, over 2 seconds. That was buffed from Dota 1. It goes up by just over 2 seconds. Starts at 3, goes up to 5. It's not that big of a deal. However, if you look at the damage on the melee variant, the blind goes up dramatically. It basically doubles. And the damage triples. So skill points far more useful. But he's not using his melee form. Top are gathering a bit. They need to. And they need to learn to dodge these things. They're doing way too much damage. we look at the graphs, they're both in Radiant favor, I presume. Yes, they are. And another wave coming in. They need to stop getting hit by these. This is huge.
Is under attack.
Heals and assists. It's fine. Last hits. Apart from the Night Stalker, nothing too insane going on. Night Stalker gank is bottom though, and he's going to get this anti-mage, no questions. Night Stalker can pick up quite quickly at this stage of the game. The problem is he doesn't have the quick start that most mid gankers do. For example, Sand King ganked quite early, but if Troll Warlord had gone mid and he'd gone for a melee build, he'd be able to gank at around level 4 or level 5 instead of level 7, and it does make a big difference.
Dire's top tower is
Double damage on the Night Stalker. This Sand King is going to die if he's not careful. If Night Stalker had one level of Crippling Fear, he'd be able to kill this Sand King without any issues.
structures are
He is
fortified.
maybe going top. Bit of indecision. He is going top, however the top tower fell.
Has fallen.
He doesn't have Crippling Fear. I don't know if he can take this out. If there's a blind... If there's no blind... I didn't realize Troll was as low as he was, but even then he could have just blinded. This Night Stalker build is really hoping that the enemy team does not stun lock him. If you look at their team, they can't really stun lock him in any way, so it's okay. But even the Sand King, you just can't kill him because he just presses W and then he's fine. And I'm referring to Sandstorm, obviously. Alright, Lion, I think he went for the Bracer. To be honest, I'd say Boots are better than Bracer. They just are. Boots are better than Bracer at this stage of the game. Yeah, Boots on bench. She could have a Bracer. I think she can probably still get a Bracer.
Top tower is under attack.
If we look at items... Oh, kill going on mid. There's the ulti. Do I think he was worth the ulti? Maybe. They might not have got it. This Night Stalker, he was a really slow starter, but they're feeding him at this point. The problem is, once the first night ends, this is a huge mistake. Never do this. Never skip darkness. What you want to do as Night Stalker is keep using darkness at night to extend the night. Now he's running on a 6-minute clock. And as soon as that 6 minute runs out, he can't gank anymore. And he won't have any darkness. He's on a 6-minute clock, and he's about halfway through his 6-minute clock. They might go for this Venge. I think they will go for this Venge. This is a strange skill build from Warlord. It's a very strange skill build. He's like he wants to go for everything, but not specializing in one thing. Who got picked off? It was the Lich. Okay, and this Night Stalker's gonna die now. Are you serious? How did they not kill him? Keeper of the Light could have killed him. Oh my god. That was terribly played.
Is under attack.
You might think, oh, that was well played in the dark side. No, they played awfully there. That wasn't even... That was not well played on either part. That was just Batrider running around and Night Stalker running away. That was not well played on the Dire part, and it was not... And the Radiant side just failed ridiculously badly. Oh, he finally has darkness now. I don't think this build is legit though. Like, he'd still have about 10 minutes of night time left, but no, he doesn't. He has about 3-4 maximum. You may think, oh, he just wanted the level 2. No, you can get about 2 darknesses in before you get level 2 darkness. Just as a basic. And he's out of mana. He should have just Frost Blasted him, but he's not. There's the slow, use the blind, Frost Blast him, and now he's dead. Use your blind, thank you. This troll was quite inexperienced. He should not be making the mistakes he is. Recall. There's the Sand King ulti. Sand King, I think, is the only player on the Radiant side that's playing decently. Oh, that may cost them the kill. It's only a level 1 blink. No, no way. Sand King's playing pretty well. Probably the best player in the game right now. He's been there for a lot of kills. He doesn't have that many kills, but he's been there for a lot of them.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
If we look at graph-wise, all the way back in Dire favor for XP, because they just have more kills around several people. Gold-wise, though, still in Radiant favor because they have better farm. Now, this is the problem. Night Stalker only got to use Darkness once at night, so 13 minutes in, when does the normal daytime come back? 12 minutes. When should it come back when you have Night Stalker and you play Darkness build properly? About 15, 16. He lost about 3 minutes of nighttime where he could have got several more kills. He was doing really well at nighttime as well, so there's no excuse. But I could bash this guy's starting build as much as I like. It doesn't really matter. As for this Troll Warlord, I think Ring of Aquila, it's 9 damage. You really should be using it. It's 9 damage plus 6 agility. It's a lot of damage. And you need the Basilius Aura anyway on Troll, so yeah. I don't get what this Troll's doing. He sort of got the extra levels of Whirling Axes, and then he sort of forgot about it. Because he realized it didn't scale well in range, but it scales amazingly well in melee if you look at it. That scales at an absurd rate. It's far, far better in melee than it is in ranged. He isn't trying to take out his tower, but they've got a tussle going on. There's the Chain Frost. Oh, that was super effective Chain Frost. Oh, we've got an ulti coming up now. There's the Crippling Fear, that's why you need it. It's nighttime because of darkness. Do I think that this Night Stalker's build was correct? No. Do I think Night Stalker's a retarded hero who can get away with this? Yes. I have played Night Stalker. It doesn't take that much practice, and he gets kills really easily. So, unless you know, like 30-0 on Night Stalker, you shouldn't really be proud of your score if you're getting kills at night. It's almost impossible not to, actually. The problem with using Darkness in the daytime is it delays your next night cycle. So you want to try and avoid using it in the day as much as possible. As for Anti-Mage, Tranquil Boots. Interesting. I think the movement speed is very useful. However, I do think Treads are better on Anti-Mage, just as a whole, for the attack speed. You just do so much more damage because of your orb effect. You're burning roughly 32 more mana per second, which is a lot. And once you get higher attack speeds, it gets more and more and more, and it just scales better. Yeah, this is the problem where... Alright, this is the difference. He would use Darkness again at night. So, nighttime would have come out... In fact, we'd still be at nighttime. It'd be coming out in about a minute. This is the problem. Night Stalker, I don't agree with this Reaver choice. I know it sounds like I'm bashing on the Night Stalker a lot, but he's making a lot of amateurish mistakes and he's getting away with it, which is very irritating. I mean, make amateur mistakes, fine, but you shouldn't be allowed to get away with it, and in certain games, you just are. You can get away with it. I don't think you should be able to, but you can, in certain situations. Without really making up for it. Inbred and maybe dead here. There's the Darkness. He needs he should have used his sandstorm, he would have survived. If he used sandstorm, he would still be there. They don't have dust as far as I know. No, they don't. Oh, that was a large mistake. But yeah, this is a case of Night Stalker. I think he's too... Night Stalker and Skelly King, actually, are too much of a sort of noob-friendly hero. What do I mean? You can go pretty much any skill build you want on either of them and play pretty much however you like, and your own hero compensates for your stupidity. For Night Stalker, if it's nighttime, you're ridiculously OP with no items. And for Skelly King, you've got 2 lives. You can make a mistake. I do think that other heroes, like for example Troll Warlord, he seems incredibly overpowered and noob friendly and everything, but he's actually not, because you need to know how to last it, you need to know how to farm properly, and ganks you can't just wander in because you're a melee hero that doesn't have an insane speed boost. It's like, oh yes you do, it's 30 movement speed. No, 30 movement speed is nothing compared to 35%. 30 movement speed is, well, to give you an idea, phase boots 16%, and it puts him over 400. 30 movement speed doesn't even get him that far. Double the phase boots essentially. You get to about 470. I know that with level 3 Hunter in the Night and phase boots you can get to max movement speed. So that's a no given. Got a bit of a face off here. He's not going to fall for that. Darkness is now up in 10 seconds. They should be playing fair. Oh well. I know that Lich unpaused it, but even so. I think the fact that that courier has not been upgraded is a major thing. Things like that just should be done, considering they have 3 supports. I think out of the supports, if we look at farm ratios, we've got on the Radiant team, probably, let's see, 5 Keeper of the Light, 4 Lich, 3 SK, 2 possibly the Anti-Mage, because he needs more farm than Troll does to be effective. I don't agree with going crit straight away on Troll. I go BKB personally. But he wants flashy crits. I know that Troll could go solo Roshan right now. If you have level 4 melee, level 4 fervor, and level 2 ulti, you can go kill Roshan with lifesteal. Assange? I think I get his reasoning. I guess it's a snare that Keeper doesn't normally have. But it's a proc effect on someone who has one of the slowest attack speeds in the game. It doesn't even scale. Yeah, it's possibly one of the worst attack speeds in the game. But okay, challenge it is. I do agree with Boots Travel. Boots Travel are a good item on him. I think his logic is going for Heaven's Halberd for the disable, not for the... Disable and health, not for the actual slow. It's decent reasoning. I think it might pass. We'll have to see. Double damage, top. I'd put it on the Troll. And they are. Anti-Mage,
Middle tower is under
he's going for Battle Fury. He's not really particularly fast in his Battle Fury, I must add. He should be at around 100 CS. He should have had it about 2 minutes ago.
Dire's middle tower is under attack. Radiant's top
I
tower is
think
under attack.
Troll should be taking Ancients. Alright, tip on Troll. If you're not doing anything and you have lifesteal, just go take the Ancients. You can use your ultimate, has no cooldown, just go take the Ancients. That was excessive. This Night Stalker might be in trouble. It is nighttime. Even when slowed, he's cheesy. But there's the stun. He should be dead. I don't think he is, but he should be. There's the major team fight going on. Inbred is going to get hit by that. By Inbred, I mean Lion. Night Stalker is still alive because of the ridiculous movement speed. If I sound incredibly negative towards Night Stalker, that's because I am. I think he's a ridiculous hero who should not exist. He's basically Bloodseeker, but far better, which means Bloodseeker is redundant. Because Bloodseeker, you need someone low for the movement speed boost. This guy just needs to press R. And he doesn't even need to cast it on anyone, like Rupture. He just needs to cast it in general. Lich is dead. Heart Rush and Night Stalker, I guess his reasoning is that he has enough damage as it is. If this guy gets a couple of crits off, he's gonna die. Yeah. He got a lot of crits off. He got crits off, he also had the blind. I think Night Stalker's realizing he can't take out a Troll Warlord solo anymore, which is a major deal. Troll got the smoke, I think that's for a Roshan attempt. It should be at least. Blink Dagger on SK, but it's been there for a while. Yeah, it was Heaven's Halberd. Okay, I called it. That's for the disable, not for the actual main. It's a decent item. I might try it on Keeper, depending on how it goes this game. Battle Fury finished on Anti-Mage. Look on the other team, got Lion. Not much, but they have been warding. These are better ward positions, by the way, than the previous ones. Whereas there are only 2 wards. I do think this is a better ward. You see all the way back here, and you also see the rune. Even though this is about to expire, but you still see the rune. No, they're both about to expire. Yeah, alright, they are going for the Russian attempt. You only have smoke if you go for Russian attempt in case it's warded. Troll should pick this up. He does far more damage than the Anti-Mage. And he did. If you're against someone who's likely to go Roshan, you want to put sentries in this area. Oh, slow reflexes in Anti-Mage's part. As in really slow. Missed Impale. Wasted? No, it wasn't wasted. That was just Skeleton King. He should not be going for this. Oh, he actually knocked him out of the way. That's funny. Blink. Yeah. Where's Anti-Mage going? Oh, he's going top. Okay. That makes sense. I think that this Night Stalker should be dead. Is he? No, because he's Night Stalker. What do you expect? This is why you need BKB over crit on Troll, by the way. I still think that Night Stalker's a bit of a BS hero in total. Oh, if he gets a couple of crits... No, he didn't. He didn't get a single one. That's so unlucky. I think that Dire is winning this now because of Night Stalker's cheapness. I hate to keep referencing it, but he's a cheap hero. The gold... It's actually more even than I thought it was. What was he doing? Was he just trying to kill him? I don't think he'll be able to catch him. Wow. He died anyway. Random TP. No, that's not really a laugh-worthy thing. Oh look, I'll TP away from a hero who has no way of interrupting it. Well, no, he does, but it was on cooldown, so meh. I still don't agree with not upgrading his Basilius. I think he needs to upgrade his Basilius. I also think he needs his BKB. He really does. If he had BKB in that, he'd be doing so much more damage than he did. So yeah, pro tip, go BKB on Troll Warlord. He has enough single target damage as it is. In melee form, he gains 15 straight away. Also a bunch of attack speed in melee form. And he also has Fervor and his ulti, and he just does way too much damage. You don't need more. If we look at actual game stats, Night Stalker's pretty fed, but the rest of the game, pretty even. Kills, it's pretty evenly distributed, to be honest. Both extremities are on the dire side, but the middle ground is all Radiant. Last hits is where Radiant makes up for it. Keeper having that many last hits, it's because he has Boots of Travel and he can do that to every single creep wave. It's just basics. He should be backing off right now, though. In fact, I'm pretty sure nope, they didn't go on him. Interesting. I think that this keeper should go for Sheepstick next. As for hero levels, even distributed. Night Stalker's at the head, not really unexpected. Current gold doesn't really matter. Net worth, again, distributed decently. This is a very even game. Oh, there's the initiation on the Anti-Mage. I think he's the wrong hero to initiate on, personally. He doesn't do enough damage to warrant it. The person who does? The Troll. Ah, don't do this. Don't rush Daedalus. You need the BKB. You just do. I think he should have waited for his cooldowns there, but he didn't. That wave actually hit him. Keeper didn't use his disarm. He needs to use his disarm. But he's not using his disarm. If he did use his disarm, then it'd be fine. I'm referring to Heaven's Halberd. If he used it on the Night Stalker, they would have won that team fight. Bit of an overeager buyback, to be honest. There's no way that's gonna hit him. It actually hit him. Wow. Game is in the dire favor. It's been in the dire favor for a while. Until this Night Stalker fizzles out, which comes faster than you'd think. You think, oh, he still has a bunch of item slots. Yes, but what's he gonna go? 6 hearts? No, he needs some damage, right? To be honest, I'd say 6 hearts does just as well. He's going for Heaven's Halberd, but again, the Troll needs his BKB. Once he gets his BKB, he does about 5 times more damage. I think Anti-Mage should also be going for some sort of BKB or Manta Style. He's getting initiated on too much. I think this game isn't beyond a victory for Radiant Team. They just need to do a couple select things and they'll win. One of them is the carries to start making sensible item decisions, especially the troll. He's falling into the damage trap, where you just go mass damage as much as possible. Nope, the damage trap gets you killed. And he just bashed 3 times in a row, I did see that.
Dire's bottom
1 in 1,000 chance or something crazy.
structures are fortified.
Roaming bottom, but there's nobody there. Skelly King, Desolator. Yes, Skelly King is one of the only heroes you can go any orb you like on. Because his lifesteal is an aura, not his actual lifesteal. I don't know if you can stack them. You might be able to. I don't think you can. I know you couldn't in Dota 1, but they did change a couple of mechanics in Dota 2, and I don't know what the lifesteal stack on that is. I don't know why you would want to go lifesteal stack on him, but whatever. They're initiating on the Lich. He doesn't have his ulti anyway. He used his disarm this time.
His top tower is under attack.
Radiant's looking to lose this game simply because their troll doesn't have good item decisions. It's quite basic. I still don't think...
Dire's top tower
I think as far as picks goes, in the situation on just how ridiculous the heroes are, Dire should win on paper.
Radiant's middle tower
They just should.
has fallen.
Lion is just a very good disabler, Night Stalker's just a retarded hero.
Are fortified.
It's ridiculous. Skeleton King, one of the best strength carries in the game. Vengeful Spirit, incredibly powerful. Too many people just skip over.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Batrider,
Radiant's middle tower is
sort of broken right now, to be honest.
Radiant's middle barracks has fallen. Radiant's middle barracks has
I
fallen.
feel like I'm watching a game of tier 1 and 2 heroes versus tier 4 and 5s. Yes, heroes like Troll is tier 4, I think. Keeper tier 4, Lich tier 3, Anti-Mage... I think Anti-Mage is still tier 2. What I'm referring to is the tier list, which is done every month. You can look it up. But on base tier lists, Radiant was going to lose this game. But this isn't a pro game, so anything can happen. There's the Batrider. Again, no BKB on the troll, and he's suffering for it. There's the swap. They can't really kill this Night Stalker is the problem. I think if Troll had been, thinking, he'd probably go BKB then use the Demon Edge to make it MKB. But he's not. He's going to finish his Daedalus. Why? Because Daedalus is the shiny item that provides crit. So people go shiny item that provides crit, Roshan's going to go down this time to the Dire. I think if they give it to Night Stalker, they're stupid because Night Stalker's not going to die anyway.
Somn has fallen.
And they go, it's a Night Stalker. Okay, I have a thing to make about this. Give the Aegis to people that actually can die. Because it's not a case of, what if they do die? If they don't die ever, then you waste the Aegis. You should never be in a situation where you've actually had the Aegis timeout. That should never happen. It just shouldn't. Like, someone should die and use it, or push and take a Vax or something. I think that Dar's winning this quite conclusively right now. Last hit wise, still better farmers on the Radiant team. Problem being this. The Batrider and the Night Stalker is ridiculous. I don't think anyone on the Radiant team has positive KD. No, none of them do. That really isn't good. I think I'll leave last hits up. Oh, they're going to go for this bottom racks. I don't really think they can be stopped. But this is their best opportunity. There's the lion down. There's the disarm. I think the disarm may have already gone off. Yes, it has. Batrider's going to go down. This anti-mage has been left. The troll's down though. They can't kill this Night Stalker. I don't think they might be able to kill the Night Stalker. Wow. He disproved my never dies theory. And then he just won't die. He's going to escape. That was a fail. He turned off his armlet. So he died. Too much movement speed. He should have tried to block him. Are they really going to chase this? No, you can't kill Night Stalker flat. Skip the heart thing. You just can't kill them. It isn't nighttime anymore. It still doesn't matter. They shouldn't have chased that far. That's not even debatable. They just shouldn't have. Again, this troll. If he had BKB, they'd be winning. I hope I've stressed how important BKB is on Troll Warlord. Something else, you should always be in melee form. Like, he switched into melee form now. But you should always be in melee form for just moving around. Because it gives you movement speed. Why would you not be in melee form? I always refer to Troll Warlord as 1.5 melee, half ranged. He's not really half ranged, half melee. He's basically 2 heroes, but he's 2.5. He's basically alright. I treat him as 2 different heroes that can convert either way, but he's not a 1-to-1 ratio. You don't spend 1-to-1 time in ranged or melee. It doesn't work that way. So yeah, basically 3/4 to 1/4. It's not half-half. Oh no, he has his Daedalus. Yeah, he's doing ridiculous damage. One small issue. To do ridiculous damage on Troll, you need to attack something over and over and over again. He's not going to attack anything. Because he'll be permanently disabled. Why does he not see this? I think the game is now over. I don't think they can win this, but they might surprise me. They might surprise me. I don't think they will, but they might. Oh, there's the fear on Anti-Mage. He should have just attacked. Oh, hello Troll. You're completely useless. Troll is beyond useless at this point. And this is GG. They simply can't get back from this in any way. The only thing still in their favor is last hits, but it doesn't even matter at this point. The Troll is just not playing correctly. The Night Stalker though, as I said, it's hard not to play Night Stalker well. I hate to say it, but look at his items. He has no damage items, just survivability, but he's a strength hero, so survivability is damage. Something going in his favor. think, oh, strength, yeah, their disadvantage as carries is attack speed and mobility. Not a Night Stalker. In fact, he doesn't just fix it, he goes way above anything. This is like Drow levels of attack speed here. And then he has a silence as well, that's also a blind, and a slow, that's also an interrupt. You seeing an issue with this? Oh, I just want to point out, Void does above average damage. Think, oh yeah, this stuff is all gimmicky. It's not though, because darkness lasts over a minute. Basically, if he presses R, it's a minute of godhood. And then about 40 seconds of mediocre. That's not even true. The cooldown should be the same as the duration, in my opinion. Or, here's a better way of doing it. Instead of stopping the clock with darkness, just let the clock keep going. It just becomes nighttime, but the clock keeps going. So after 6 minutes at night, it turns back to day. 6 minutes a day, turns back to night. Keeps the clock going, stops him from being broken. By broken, I don't mean overpowered, I mean mechanically ridiculous, or mechanically just game-breaking. For example, Troll Warlord is arguably mechanically broken. He's not though, because he has a weakness, which is chain stuns, because he's an agility hero. If he was a strength hero, he'd be overpowered, because you could go strength items and just have a million HP. BKB, learn to use it. He's still gonna also attack this guy to death though. The Daedalus finally paid off. I say finally because it took ages. Yeah, as I thought, the game's gonna be over pretty soon. It's pretty obvious, to be honest. I mean, even the creeps are pushing in. My philosophy is once 2 racks are down, the game is almost sealed. It's very difficult to come back from 2 racks down. 1 rack's down, you just push out. I'm not really concerned about hero kills at this point, so I'm not even going to look at it. I'll just follow someone, maybe. But, follow the keeper. But this game is basically over. I'd say the Radiant lost because of stupid item decisions on their main carries, and the fact that Night Stalker got incredibly fed. As in beyond fed. That's just ridiculous. But that's about the end of this game. As far as anything else to talk about this game, there isn't, so I'll just go on about other stuff. I don't run weekly news for the Somn channel, so I'll just use this video just to say what my news is. We're still recruiting members. We're up to 19. Once it gets to 20, start in-house games. Those will be recorded. They will be put up on here by either me or Mastodon. Mastodon's channel and mine are linked on the main channel for Somn. You'll see both of us here, but you can go watch our solo content stuff if you really want to. Don't have to. I don't know about him yet. He's doing pub games as far as I know. I'm doing sort of pub games and build of the week and things like that, where I like to test out a build all the time. Play, 20 games, same build, refining it continuously. I'm currently doing Morphling. I just published my SF build, so that's up on my channel. But future for this channel is in-house games, commentaries, things like that. Really isn't much to talk about at this stage of the game, is it? We're just waiting for Dire to end the game. Oh look at them, the team fight. They have a ton of AoE, but they can't really kill the Night Stalker. Troll is dead. Again, no BKB. He's going for it now. Bit late, he is going for it. Two heroes I'm testing currently are Troll Warlord and Morphling. So I'm probably gonna publish something on Morphling and then I'll do something on Troll.
Radiant's top tower is under attack. Radiant's top tower has fallen. Radiant's top barracks are under attack.
And they're just extending this game longer than it needs to be.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
They can't really win from here. They'll get more last hits, but they're worth half the amount anyway, so it doesn't even matter. I do still think that there was a lot of mistakes made from both teams here. Like, not just one player mistakes, but actual team mistakes. And that's not really excusable. There are a lot of times when it looks like a pro play, but it actually isn't. It's just the other team failing. I'm curious, can Antimage actually solo Roshan? I think he can. Oh, he definitely can with that. Just gonna get all of his HP back. That's just the troll thing. 180 attack speed, it's insane. What is the bash chance? Is it 25%? 15, wow. Could have sworn it was more than that. But there's the solo Roche. It's gonna leave the cheese. It's cheesy. So cheesy. He should just sell the magic wand and then, like, take it. Yeah. I mean, cheese is better than magic wand in every way. It's basically the same thing, but 1,000 times better. Well, 100 times better. Literally 100 times better. Still waiting for them to end the game. I think the Sand King ulti has stopped them so many times. But Troll, still no BKB. Are we going for, here's the ulti from SK. The ulti not as effective as it normally is, and that's the game, basically. That's the game over. I do think that if Troll had gotten the correct items, they would have been able to win this game. I do think that that would have happened. They're against two strength carries that are incredibly gimmicky, so I don't know if it works. Alright, you'll probably notice that I have a bit of a dislike for gimmicky carries. There are a couple of carries I despise. One is Drow Ranger. Drow Ranger is basically like my main hero, which is Shadow Fiend. However, instead of having the raise, he has a silence and one of the best slows in the game, and 60 free damage / attack speed. So yeah, that's fun. Plus his aura. I just think that's cheap. Shouldn't be that good. The other one's Sven, 200 free damage. Next one, Night Stalker. I rest my case. Last one, Skeleton King, because of his res. That's about it. Those are stuff I really don't like to see, but oh well. It was an okay game. Didn't get very exciting towards the end though, just a bit lopsided. Anyway, this has been Jotto, and I'm signing off.